Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Here in the UK it's Sunday already, yeah, after the daily candle close we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin. Today, Sunday, we do our member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. If you want to take part in it and you're not a channel member, maybe check out the channel membership. We are covering risk in futures trades, so it will be an interesting topic. The community voted for that. So anyway, we want to take a look at Bitcoin here. It's pushing against the ceiling. Yeah, this is the resistance area. I highlighted it in the previous video already, that we start to see here an inverse head and shoulders. Can't remember if I actually talked about that particular inverse head and shoulders pattern in the previous video, but you would say the breakout point is around 24.9k here. You would call that the neckline. It is very much in line with the Elliott Wave count that we can still push higher here as long as we're holding above this support area. This is not only support, it's fib support, it's a pivot point, it's a turnaround point, and so far it has worked out. I defined that when we were up here, yeah, highlighted to you. There's a good chance we get into this area and turn around. You can see how we actually maxed it out. Hit a low here at around 23,340, which is the 50% retracement of that move to the upside. And as long as we're holding this 50% retracement, we can still get this move higher with a high probability, okay? So that's possible. That would be pretty much in line here, first of all, with the Elliott Wave count, and it would be in line with the idea that this was another long entry point, which worked out, and in line with the idea that we see here a so-called inverse head and shoulders, not the most beautiful one, but left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and typically when you see that, it at least suggests that we should see or could see some trend continuation to the upside. You know that my target is around 27k for this move, and if we now compare that to the target that we would get by the inverse head and shoulders, if we break out of that neckline, then this would take us straight to round about the 26.6k level. So very, very interesting, okay? And you know, that's where we are. There is no point doing any kind of micro counting here. It's just not clear enough for that. It could still become some kind of an Elliott Wave triangle. You know, there are different possibilities. But even if you draw a trend line here, it looks actually like a triangle shape. I'm not sure if it's actually an Elliott Wave triangle, but that doesn't really make a great difference. The point here is that we see a contracting triangle shape, and I already suggested that to you on Friday in the video, that we could see a Saturday triangle. We often see those on Saturdays. It's boring, typically sideways movement, and it's sort of good that it's actually hold on this level, because it indicates that we can hold this level. We don't sell off immediately. We did hold the support area, and we're touching the ceiling here, building up for a breakout. Yeah, I sometimes call that breakout build up phase, because we are making sort of higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, pushing against this neckline of that inverse head and shoulders. And we've got here this contracting triangle, which in addition to that is also, you would say, a trend continuation pattern to the upside in this case. So maybe we are going to top tomorrow, yeah, around the weekly candle close. You normally see some volatility, but at the moment my primary expectation would still be upside, especially as long as we're holding the 23,340 level. If we break below that level, I indicated it I think very clearly in the previous video, then first of all we should retest the lows of Monday this week. And if not, then well, if we don't hold this, then we will probably drop lower into this region between 17,600 and 20,400. So someone highlighted in the previous video, where I highlighted different options and scenarios, that I was quite bearish. So is there no option of a further continuation to the upside? I'm pretty sure I communicated that. And the person also asked, you know, is there no scenario under which the bear market is already finished? And I highlighted very clearly that this is exactly the scenario when we come down after this rally and come down in a wave 2 correction. This is the ideal support area for that, based on the latest highs. Now it will move up if we push higher, but it's the area between 17.6 and 20.4k. If we get into this region, hold it, then we can rally. Yeah, that's a turnaround space again. Then we can rally, and if we then rally and hold this area, we can say the bear market is over. Okay, at least with a high probability. There is no certainty, just probabilities, but this will be a good confirmation. Bear in mind, confirmation doesn't mean certainty. I also highlighted that scenario where we could extend this current rally further to the upside. Yeah, we're looking here at a possible wave 5 of the first impulse of a wave 1, which actually started in November. Of course, what can happen, and I did highlight that throughout the last videos, this would be the bullish escalation chart. It could very well be that this wave 5 will extend, which means the move that's currently happening has to finish. We would then come down in a wave 2, hold a higher low, and rally higher, still in this 5th wave of the first. This is of course possible. Therefore, I did say, if we finish the current move, I'm going to give you a support area for this scenario as well. Anybody who chooses to trade it can do so, but it's not a high probability because we had a very strong 3rd wave. Typically, the 5th wave then is not extended. It can be. It certainly has enough steam. It does have enough steam for that because the daily chart is not even, we're not even overbought on the relative strength index here. So there is enough possibility for rallying higher, but we won't really know until we finish the current advance and come down in a deeper support area. This will be the moment of truth, and I will give you then all the relevant areas. Yeah. So yeah, you know, as always, you know, the current trend is up. So I don't think I'm bearish. The current trend is up. We need to see what the market does when we hit the next pivot points that are straight in front of us. That retracement will tell us a lot. So it could be a shallow retracement, then we're going to see an escalation. If we come down and retest Monday's lows, then it's probably this A wave. We would then rally still in the B wave and come down in C. This is an amazing long-term entry. I'm looking forward to that one. And then if that area holds, we are in the bull run. If it doesn't, we're going to continue with the bear market. Very, very simple. Okay, and that's sort of where we are. So hopefully you liked the update about Bitcoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content every day, also some signals here and there, and some tips and tricks. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.